finding time for our hobbies. So for day 4 of Becoming Her, we're joining a book club. Let's talk October TBRs. October feels like my time to shine. So let's go through everything that is currently on my October TBR in case you might find your next read too. The first book on our list is A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping. This is actually what my book club and I are currently reading. The second book is the first one, which is A Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. Both of these are just super cozy. They feel like a warm hug. A completely opposite direction from something light, whimsical, and super easy to read. I have Alchemize on my TBR. I have read Senlin Yu's She Wrote Manacled, and she wrote that as kind of a fanfic for Hermione and Draco Malfoy. This is very, very dark, very thick read, and people say that there is a pretty long list of trigger warnings. We shall see how this one goes. I have a few books on my Libby coming up. So one of those is Left of Forever, which is a really fun second chance romance about two divorced couples who are going on a road trip to drop their son off at college. I mainly like that everyone seems to be my age in a book, which hasn't happened in years. The next book that is coming up on my Libby reads, and I'm very excited for, is A Servant of Earth. Basically, it's a story about a girl who is a human and she's trapped in the fairy world, and she has to help her mistress go through these 6 trials, and it's basically life or death for her and her mistress. But while she's doing these trials, she kind of gets caught up in a secret rebellion where she falls for the rebellion's leader. If you haven't read Allie Hazelwood yet, then you have to do it. Her first book in this series is called Bride, but her second book, Mate, is coming out in, I think, October 7th. Nothing says October like a werewolf romance. I go for really long walks, and so I always have one audiobook on my TBR, and this month I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna try a thriller. I am trying The Only One Left by Riley Sager, which is supposed to be kind of like a gothic style whodunit. Next up, in kind of the realm of spooky / gothic style books, I have Play Nice, which is basically about a girl who, when she lived in this house with her mom said that it was haunted, and then the mom lost custody of her daughters because she kind of went off the deep end. After the mom died, this girl has to come back to the house, and she kind of realizes that maybe it actually is possessed and maybe her mom wasn't quite as crazy as everyone thought. And then finally, the last book on my TBR is Nightshade, because it's pretty much dark academia with slow burn, enemies to lovers, which sign me up. Those are all my tropes. I try to aim for 8 books a month. I usually can only hit 6. And with Alchemize on my list, I don't really know how I'm going to be doing all 8, but I'm really excited, and October is kind of my favorite month to like get into the reads, curl up with the blanket, and so I'm excited. I feel like this is going to be a good month.